If you are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. If you are a regular, welcome back. Thanks for dealing with my shenanigans. I would love to know, if you are tuning in for the first time, where are you tuning in from? I know that we've got some people in Canada right now. We've got some people in the Carolinas. We've got some people in Connecticut and New Hampshire. I would love to know, though, if you are tuning in for the very first time, where you're tuning in from. I love to know where people are coming from. So for those of you who don't know who this chick is, my name is Lauren Dragon Cook, and I am the founder of Creative Boss Life. And yeah, I think you guys are in for a treat today. I'm actually pretty freaking stoked about this talk. So I know that for the month of October, the theme, the talks, everything that I'm kind of surrounding my content around is for in preparation for engagement season and holiday season and that type of thing. But today I really felt, hey Aaron, I really felt like I needed to talk a little bit more on a deeper level. Okay, so I felt like you guys needed to hear some hard truths and some tough love. So that's kind of why I decided I was going to throw this curveball in there today. So before we get started, really quickly, please guys, if you have a biz bestie, if you have someone that you know would benefit from a little boost in their business, then please share this post. Share it in a message, share it on your page. I don't care. Text it to them, because so many people need to hear the types of things that we talk about in this group, and it falls short because they aren't in here, right? So share, or invite them to the group, tag them. I don't care what you do. So that's first things first. And yeah, first off, how are you guys how's your week? I'm kind of having like a roller coaster of a week. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a little odd. There's been some odd shit happening out there in energy land. So I don't know about you guys. I just want to know if I'm alone and rocking the crazy by myself, or if you guys are feeling it too. All right. So I know that there's a delay, so I will wait a hot second for that, and then I'm going to dive in. So today, guys, we are going to be talking about something a little bit. It's going to be a curveball. Like I said, it's not your stereotypical business strategy. It's not your stereotypical, like, this is how you should do this process, X, Y, and Z. Like, that isn't this talk today. So if that's kind of what you were looking for, lo siento, apologies on that. But yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening today. Oh my gosh, Erica, you just got power back from, oh my God, girl, how many days have you been without power? Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I'm happy to hear that you are having a better week than last week for sure. Last week was a frickin' doozy too. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about why clients aren't banging down your door, why they are not showing up for you in the way that you feel they should be. Maybe you feel like you're doing everything right in your business. Hey, Ashley, maybe you feel like you're, doing all the right things, and you are, pumping out content, or you're showing up on social media, or, you're asking for referrals, or whatever it may be. You feel like you are like checking off all those boxes, but then for some reason, the clients aren't showing up the way that you would hope that they are. Does this resonate for anybody? Is anybody in this boat? If so, leave some love. Leave a heart, like it, whatever. I don't care. I can see the stuff as it happens, but I'm not really paying attention. But I can see like the movement. So we are going to be talking about why those clients probably aren't showing up for you. And it has more to do with the way you are kind of living your life, to be honest. It is a matter of rowing this boat. Oh my God. Patricia, I love you. Girl, I'll paddle with you any day. I love me some white water rafting. Good morning, Val. So we are going to be chatting about how you're living your day-to-day life. And if you are living more in a state of worry and wondering where the next thing's going to happen, wondering where, you're going to be able to connect the dots down the road, if you're living for the future, or if you are living in a more of a state of trust, if you are living in the present, if you are really focusing on gratitude, okay? So this may be something that you guys have heard about on a TED Talk. It could be something that you've heard about, anywhere, to be honest. But I keep getting these hits lately, these downloads, if you will, these pings from my guides saying to me, your people, your community don't need another strategy. They don't need to know another way to, technique to do this in their business. They need to actually step back, and we need to actually take a look at some of your stuff, okay? Some of the stuff that you bring to the table, because I can almost guarantee you every single person on here that's either watching the replay or watching the live has in some way, shape, or form repelled a customer from them or a client from them simply because of your own beliefs and simply because of how you saw yourself and how you perceived your value, okay? So first things first, if this is you, if what I'm about to say resonates with you guys and you're like, yep, I want you to put a 1 in the comments once I say it, okay? So how many of you watching the live or the replay feel your client's emotions on a really strong level? Like, it's almost like you are experiencing exactly what they are. You are feeling the emotion behind what they're saying, or you're feeling what they're concerned about or worried about. How many of you feel that way? How many of you feel like that is you? Put a 1 in the comments, okay? Number 2. So now I want you to put a number 2 if this is you. How many of you often worry too much? You worry about things that are maybe out of your control, or maybe you worry about the littlest of things. Maybe it's something that your friend could be like, okay, well, I don't think you need to worry about that, but you still do, okay? Number 3, how many of you tend... Now, this is a big one, and this is giving me goosebumps, so I really feel like I'm going to strike a chord with some of you, okay? So, if anyone starts shedding a tear, that's okay, because that means that shit is shifting, finally, okay? So, how many of you tend to not see the true value of your work, to see the true worth of your work, because it just comes naturally to you? Because it's something that you do day in and day out. It's something that you think, oh, wait a minute, you don't know how to do X, Y, and Z? Oh, okay. And then you get confused because maybe they don't. All right? Drop a number 3 in the comments if that's you. So, ding, ding, ding. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're talking about this again is because I felt really strongly last night. I literally, you guys know, I hadn't come up with a topic for today's conversation. There was a reason for that. Last when we talked about, prepping for engagement session and seasons and whatnot, I hadn't even figured out what I was going to talk about today. I didn't start to really dig deep until last night because I felt like I needed to put it on pause and look at it when we got closer, because so much shit is changing, guys. All right. So whether or not you are new to, energy and new to, the universe and the universal laws and all of those things, it doesn't matter. The reality is, if you are watching this right now in any capacity or listening to it in any capacity, you are living on this planet. Am I right? So with that comes certain rules, certain laws that we just kind of either don't acknowledge and don't recognize, or we don't care, right? It's the people that actually take the time to start to learn about these different things and start to apply them to not only their life and their business are the ones that start to see significant growth, okay? So I want to ask you some real questions. I just did ask you some real questions, but I want you to be really honest with yourself, okay? In life in general, do you feel like you are living in a perpetual state of worry? Like you don't know where your next client is going to come from. You don't know what the future holds for you. You aren't really clear on what your goals are, for the future. You're just kind of riding the wave, so to speak. Maybe you don't feel like you know what your purpose is genuinely. Maybe you, just feel lost and are lacking legit clarity. You don't know where you should be really going. You don't know where you should be really going from here. But that kind of keeps you up at night. Like, what causes you anxiety? Like, feel free to drop stuff in the comments, guys, so I kind of can get a better feeling of where we're at. But I already kind of know because I can kind of picking up on it. So, or on the flip side, are you living more often than not, I should say, in a state of trust? Like, without a shadow of a doubt, you are taken care of. Like, you are going to be okay. The clients are going to come. You know that you're going to get clarity soon on whatever direction you're supposed to be taking in your business. You know what areas personally you should be working on, that type of thing. Like, do you trust more than you worry, or do you worry more than you trust? Leave it. I want to know. And you are not alone, guys, because there's a reason why I'm talking about this, right? There's a reason why this is today's episode. This is why this is today's talk, because so often, so many of my clients will come to me and say, but I already have, my systems and back end set up, or, I'm doing a really good job of marketing, or, my SEO is on point. Why am I not getting the clients? And that, to be 100% honest, guys, has nothing to do with business. It doesn't. It doesn't. So the law of attraction means that whatever you basically put out there, you are going to get more of. So if you are living in a constant state of worry, then the universe is going to show up and it's going to give you more scarcity. It's going to give you more things to help you worry more, right? Like, does this make sense? If though you are like, okay, nope, I'm just going to leave it to chance, if you will. I'm going to trust that everything's going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. If you are living in that mindset, guess what? The universe is going to show up for you, and it's going to give you the answers. It's going to give you the end result that you have been wanting, okay? But when you start to really worry, it stops that from happening. Okay, it stops that tidal wave, all right? It stops that surge of energy from happening. Is this making sense, guys? Like, let me know. I want to know. So also, too, I want to ask you guys, I posted this on my Instagram last night on my stories, but it's so true, and it speaks to today and this talk. Have any of you ever worried yourself into a blessing or worried yourself into a solution? Me neither. Just putting it out there. Me neither. Okay? If you need me to repeat it, let me know. But have you ever worried yourself into a blessing or into a solution or into the outcome that you were looking for? Me neither. So you kind of have to take a step back and really think about, what are you giving gratitude towards? And even if you are living right now and it's like hard for you to get out of bed, maybe it is, some days are more difficult than others. Maybe, some days you would just, you feel defeated and you want to be like this and walk away from it all. I get that. I totally get that. I get there too sometimes. But even on those days, what are you grateful for? What are you giving thanks for? And even if, you're not in your business, maybe you're not exactly where you want to be, that's okay. Because right now you're growing. You're growing as a business owner, especially if you're here, if you're watching this, you're exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. You are growing. But even on the days where it's hard to find the good in things, guys, you have a bed to sleep in. You have electricity, or you have a phone and internet so that you can be watching this. You have hot water. You have, air in your lungs. You have tiny things to be grateful for. But what begins to happen is when you start to find those tiny things and you start to call those out, you write them down, do a gratitude journal, you start to find the good outwardly. You start to see it on a much larger scale, okay? And then you're able to find the silver lining in any situation. But what ends up happening in the long run is that the universe shows the f up for you, okay? Because you are living in a state of gratitude. You are thankful for the things that you have, and the universe wants to give you more of that because it wants you to feel that way always. Is this making sense, guys? Is this resonating for you? Hey, Katie. I just want to make sure because I really feel like I'm only literally scratching the bare bones surface of this, guys. Like this is the foundation. What I'm talking about right now, it sets the foundation, it sets the tone for manifesting. I've had many of you guys reach out to me recently and like, well, how do you manifest? Like I hear all this stuff about manifestation. Like, how do I get started? Okay. Well, if you aren't here in this place I'm talking about and living in a state of trust, manifestation will never happen for you. Okay. So quick story. I know I've told some of you guys this in the past, but I want to just really paint the picture for you of what it looks like to live in a state of trust versus worry. All right. So this past winter, my laptop literally was about to self-combust. It was overheating. Like the fan was gone in it. I don't know. It was almost 7 years old. And so I knew I needed to replace it. Did I have the money at that time? No, I didn't, because it was slow season for me and it was slow season for my husband. So obviously we're not going to worry about, buying a computer at that moment. But after months of, saving a little bit here and there and whatever, I was only like $400, $500 short. Okay. And I started to worry. I was like, okay, well, where am I going to get it from? Well, I can't get it from there because I need it for this, this, and this. Okay, well, I don't have any clients coming in for next month on the books yet, so I can't get it from that. Where am I going to get it from? And so I started to do what we all do, okay? And I started to get up in my head and I started to worry. I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get this friggin' thing. I've been saving for months. I can't do this anymore. Oh my God, okay? But then I took a step back and I was like, fuck, this is stupid. Sorry guys, I'll have to put explicit on the iTunes episode, but this is stupid. I don't need to worry about this. It's gonna work out exactly the way it's supposed to work out. And so what I did was I flipped the script and I said to myself, no, I'm going to get this computer by the end of the week. And this, I made this decision, guys, I think on like a Monday or Tuesday, okay? I'm going to get this computer by the end of the week. And I made I don't think I wrote it down, but it was like clear, burning in my brain. Like, I'm getting it by the end of the week. I don't know how it's going to happen, and I don't need to know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. So be it, so it is. So, a day went by, no major changes. Another day went by, no major changes. Then, on the third day, I go out to my mailbox, okay? I go out to my mailbox, and inside there is a check from State Farm Insurance from 2011 because we overpaid by $287 back in 2011. Now, mic drop that one. Couple things I want to point out here though. A, we no longer have State Farm Insurance. We switched a while ago. B, or two, I don't remember what I just said. 17, we moved. And the 6 month, you know how there's that 6 month like grace period of like, oh, well, if they get any mail at their old address, I'm going to still forward it to the new one. That was long gone. That had been, like, we had moved like a year and a half prior. How it got to me, beyond me. Do I need to know? No, I don't, okay? So there was that piece. Then, later that night, all of a sudden I was like, you know, you should check Dubsado. You should check to see if anyone's ever signed up under you. And now, you guys know, I love me some Dubsado. I have an affiliate code with them, but I don't talk about Dubsado to make money. I talk about Dubsado because I genuinely feel it's a solution to so many people's problems that run creative businesses, okay? So I have had Dubsado at this point for a year and a half. I never checked. So what do? I check. Guys, $410 was just sitting, waiting for me in my affiliate account. Had it been there all along? Yeah. But had I stopped to think about it when I was in my cloud of worry? No. So what happened? I was able to get quiet with myself and I was able to say, you know, okay, well, you know, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And then all of a sudden I felt super strongly like, hey, check your account. Just check it. There was all the money I needed, plus enough to get me a pair of earbuds, like the wireless earphones. So that is me painting the picture of trust versus worry, okay? Worry took me months and months and months and months and months of planning, of stashing away, of feeling like a chipmunk, putting the nuts in my tree. But then I was like, this is dumb. Why am I doing this? No, I'm just going to trust, and it's going to happen by the end of the week. So be it, so it is. And then there you go. Like, guys, I can't make this stuff up. This is real life, okay? But again, these are the types of things that business owners don't pause to think about. They don't pause to think about. I hate using the word mindset because it's like become, to me, it's the equivalent of authentic. It gets overused, it's overplayed, whatever. But really, truly, when was the last time you took like stock and inventory of what was going on inside? I had someone last night comment on my Instagram, and it was in regards to, what was it in regards to? Oh, because right now, I am collecting feedback from you guys in a super short, like 7 or 8 question survey. For those of you who have filled it out, thank you so much. I am so appreciative. If it's something that you are feeling like, yeah, I'll leave Lauren some feedback on what the hell she's doing right and wrong, sure. Please feel free to fill it out. But anyway, on Instagram, I had this post, okay? And I said, when was the last time you actually surveyed your audience and actually asked for feedback on things instead of sitting there thinking you know what they want or what they're thinking or what they're experiencing. And for so many people, it was such a good reminder. But then I had this one person comment and say to me, I ask and I've never gotten an answer. I've offered incentives and I've never gotten an answer, and I don't know why, essentially. So really quickly, I tapped in to see what the heck was going on, and it took me all of like 3 seconds to see that she is in a constant state of worry, and living in that state of worry is repelling people from her. Okay? So what I'm saying, guys, what this episode, what today's talk's all about, goes much, much, much deeper than just how to run a successful business. What I'm saying can help you in life, okay? So, if you are looking to dive deeper, in this area or, just in general, then send me an email or, message me and let's discuss it. Let's see where you're at. But, I really am getting this feeling like many of you watching the live and who are going to be watching the replay are going to resonate with what I'm saying. And you're going to be identifying with a lot of the little, I don't know what little like pings that I'm saying, and you're feeling tired of being in this place, in the same place all the time. So, if you are ready to take things to the next level, then message me and we can talk about where you are. Okay. So with all of that being said, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear, was today's episode helpful? Did this give you, a little bit of clarity? Did it maybe, help to shed some light on, maybe some old wounds that you have and that you just haven't done, fully healed from yet? There's a lot that goes into business, guys. There is. And I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are an authority figure, rocking your niche in the industry. There is so much more to business than just selling systems and strategy. There is. Because you are a reflection of your business. And when you show up, your business shows up. But if you aren't right, if you aren't where you're supposed to be, neither is your business. Okay? So I'm just going to go through and read some of these comments really quickly. Yay, Amy. Oh, good. Worry more than trust, but working on it since our last session. Oh, girl, I'm so happy to hear that. Seriously. I'm so happy to hear that. But how is that working out? Do you feel like better now moving forward? Or do you feel like more confused than ever? Let me know. Amy said, my car battery died this morning before dropping my son off at school. I started to worry initially, then said, I am grateful I even have a car. Boom! Girl, yes! Yes, 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 yes. 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 Oh my gosh. So good. So, so good. Oh my God. I'm so proud of you right now. So good. Oh, that's so good. I am seriously so proud of you. But that's what I'm talking about. And that is literally exactly, that's the heart of it. You know, that's the heart of it. So, you know, your clients, to recap, guys, and to just do a, you know, quick 10-second, overhaul, your clients aren't going to start showing up to you if they aren't already, unless you do, unless you are showing up, unless you are living more in a state of trust versus worry and constant, you know, what's next? What's next? Oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't know. Like, when you just trust that the universe has got you, then you're going to be okay. But to take that one step further really quickly, and then I'm going to hop off because guess what? We are keeping these short and I did a good job, is that you have to make that conscious decision. You have to say what it is you want. You have to say, literally, whether it's writing it on a piece of paper, whether it's making that decision for yourself, it's setting that goal, it's setting that intention, it's saying to the universe, I want this. I would love to have this. This will bring me so much joy. You know, I am worthy of this. Make it happen. You don't need to worry about how it's going to happen. That isn't up to you. That's the universe. If you just set the intention, I guarantee you, the universe is going to show up if you are living in a state of trust. Okay? So, I hope that this was helpful. Yeah? No? Meh? Let me know. Because this, guys, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what serves me. This is my purpose, is to dig deep, is to uncover the shit that nobody else talks about, to help you grow your business quickly and efficiently. Because I can guarantee you, you already have the answers inside of you of what you're supposed to be doing, but have you taken action? Or are you living in a constant state of fear and worry? Okay? So, without further ado, I'm going to hop off, let you guys go. I do want to, again, just really reiterate, if you are feeling like anything that I just said to you resonated and you are ready to take that next step, let's talk. It's not like I'm going to sell you anything. Seriously, let's talk. Let's see where you're at. See if I can help you. So, and if you are on my email newsletter list, then you, on Friday, received an email from me talking about my new packages that I'm going to be rolling out for 2019. What? Yes, queen. And, if you are interested in taking advantage of those while they are still at 2018 pricing, let me know. I'll give you more information. We can hop on a quick call, see if you're a good fit. That's it. This is me showing up, guys. This is me telling the universe what I want. This is me living in a state of trust. I don't need to know how it's going to happen, but I know that it will. So, sending you guys so much love. I hope that you were able to tie this into how this can help you in the upcoming engagement season, holiday season, in booking clients and really being in alignment and reaching your ideal client. If anything comes up for you guys later on, let me know. But I will be seeing you on October 30th. No idea what I'm going to talk about. No clue. I'll let you know when I figure that out. But in the meantime, if anything you are like, oh my God, can you talk more about bleh? Let me know, because that's what I'll end up talking about. All right. Love you guys. Have a fabulous rest of the week, and I will be chatting with you all soon. Bye.